Hi everyone, I have another C8 Corvette modification video, and in today's video I'm going to be upgrading the interior of a C8 Corvette by installing these two carbon fiber pieces. So the first one right here will go around the speedometer. I think that's going to look really good on the Corvette. But the focus of today's video is going to be on this particular piece, which will go in between the seats, under the speaker, also known as the waterfall. It has a really nice shiny carbon finish to it. And I bought both pieces from the same supplier. That way the carbon weave will look consistent throughout the car. Now these pieces are plastic. They're not real carbon fiber. If you were to get real carbon fiber, you're looking at several $100s, maybe $1,000. I got these two pieces combined for just under $180 Canadian. So about $140 US. And I think the quality looks really good. I really like the pattern. Pattern looks really nice. It's got a nice glossy finish to it. The waterfall is one of the largest interior pieces on the Corvette, and I think by putting this on the car, it's going to really change the look and feel of the interior. To make this installation easier, I recommend removing the top. What you want to do next is move both seats forward as much as you can and incline the seats forward to give you more access to the rear. Okay, so now we've got some more access to work. So with the top removed and both seats moved to a forward position, I can literally sit back here on the middle console, and this way I have really good access to my work area. And so the first thing you want to do is remove this, so that way you've got more room to work with. And these should pop right out, so just grab a rubber mallet and just tap it. Just like that. I'm going to do a dry fit just to see how everything fits. And that looks really good. It'd be useful if I could keep this up somehow. That should work just like that. That way I'll have enough room and clearance to put this on much easier. So now what we can do is prep our surface by spraying it down with some isopropyl alcohol. And this will ensure a good adhesion. And make sure you get all the corners, all the nooks and crannies. Okay, I think I've got that cleaned up pretty good. Let's see if I can move this up a little bit more. Okay. Hold it in position and just kind of lock it in place. Just like that. Alright, so let's give that a try. I'm going to go ahead and remove this backing. Okay, finally my last piece. Okay, got all the backing tape removed. Now I can go ahead, kind of slide this, starting at the bottom. And once I have it positioned right where it should be, I can push it down. So I think that's really good. Okay, so I think the fit is perfect. So we can, all right, let's remove this. And this should just pop straight down. There we go. So everything lined up perfectly. All the way down. Everything looks perfect. And up along here. So install was super easy. And it was a perfect fit. And my God, that looks so good. That looks really good. And it feels really nice too. It's got a really nice clear coat on it. So before you had that rough black textured finish, but this looks and feels way better, 100 times better. So here's a good view. You can see just how large that piece is, and I think it gives it a really nice dramatic look to the interior of the C8. Now I'm going to install the carbon fiber trim that goes around the speedometer. So let's just do a dry fit first. So I can tell here when I go to install, I got to make sure this is pushed in all the way, because I don't want to see any gaps right here. I'll maybe start pushing it on this side first. So let's go ahead and prep that surface. So what I like to do is kind of play in my head the process for installing this. I think the best way to do this is start on this side, push that side in, and then kind of like that. If I try to put this in together all at once from all sides, I'm just worried that this piece won't go in far enough. And even if it doesn't, you're not going to really notice that gap, but I want to get this in perfectly. So. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to put this on. I want to start, like I said, over here to get this piece in. Make sure it's in all the way, just like that, and then pop this side in. Okay, that was easy. Here's a look at the finished product, and I gotta say, the fitment was perfect. No issues. Everything lined up perfectly all the way around. So very happy with how the install came. And I think this is a really nice, inexpensive upgrade to the C8 Corvette. Like I said, the interior of this car I think is really nice to begin with, but these little carbon fiber pieces I think just takes up level. So that looks really good. Here is the waterfall that I just installed as well. So I think this is perfect. It just gives a little bit touch of carbon fiber on the interior, and that's what I wanted. Oh wow, that feels so good. I just love how smooth it feels to touch. It feels really nice. To me, this is perfect. So right there, that's kind of nice and subtle. And back here, I think that's just perfect amount of carbon fiber for me. Wow, I still can't believe just how nice this carbon fiber trim really looks. Like, it's such a nice touch.